starting, I just want to know about your name, the experience, what and in which domain you are working. So it will take just a few minutes so that I will have the understanding about your profile as well. So according to that, we can proceed our sessions. Okay. So please introduce yourself, just about your name, experience, and domain. That's it.
Hello everyone, this side Varsha Singh. I'm having total experience of around 5.5 years, and sometime for a few time it was in the IMS, and for some time it was in EPC as well. So that's my technology. I have worked that experience.
Okay,
Thank you.
great. Thank you. Thank you, Varsha. Thank you. Yeah. Next.
Hi, this is Maleshwara.
Yeah. Hi, Malaysia.
I have total 10 years of experience in CS core and IMS core.
Okay.
That is, I'm working completely for change management, deployment, and integration related.
Okay. So you are completely in IMS domain and CS domain, right?
Right.
Okay. 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 Next. Yeah. I'm Demo first. May I know your experience and domain?
Hi, good morning, all of you. My
Yeah.
name
Hi.
Mahfouz Alam. My name Mahfouz Alam. I have
Hmm.
around 8 year experience. I am working in telecom sector as a van engineer and transmission troubleshooting, microwave transmission troubleshooting.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Next.
Hi, good morning all. This is Deepak Bugrele. I have 10 years of experience in RF domain.
Okay. Next. Yeah. Suresh. Mohammed. Are you there? Suresh and Mohammed. We are not able to hear you if you are speaking. I think you are in mute. Okay. Next, XK. Hello, Parvez, are you there?
Sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm Samin from Kolkata.
Mhm.
I'm working over 9 years in telecom sector as a ISP engineer.
Okay.
I can try to make a new chance.
So you are trying to shift the domain, right?
Sorry, sir.
So you want to switch to the IMS domain, right?
Ji.
Okay. Okay. I think Suresh and Mohammed, are you guys there? Okay. I think they're on mute. Okay, then we can start now from here. I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Okay. So
Yes,
okay, guys.
yes.
Yes, may I know? Okay. Okay, let's start. Okay, so in last 20 years, okay, the world has been changed a lot. Like similarly in telecom domain, the technology has been changed a lot, and it transformed from the G domain to 3G domain to 4G domain to old to 5G. Right. Okay. Let's start. So the initially what was the domain? That was the 2G domain, right? Okay, and from it was transformed to 3G domain, and from 3G to it has been transformed to 4G domain. Okay, and from 4G domain, the technology was transformed to the VoLTE network.
Hmm.
From
Yeah,
VoLTE nowadays the 5G domain. Yes.
your voice is breaking. Check your internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
One second, give me just 1 second. I hope it should be fine now. Is it okay for
Yes,
you
yes.
guys?
Now clear.
Okay, okay, great. Okay. So what we are discussing, like the word has been changed a lot in the last 20 years. So similarly in telecom domain, there was a revolution from the 2G network to the 3G network, and from 3G network to the 4G network, and from 4G to the VoLTE, and VoLTE to 5G, and from 5G to 6G network. So uh, in today's session, we are going to discuss about the VoLTE technology. Okay. So let's have the discussion now. Like I'm going to explain you all the technical aspect of the OLT over the LT network. So let me sit on. Okay. So before coming on to the VoLTE network, first we need to understand this why it was needed. Okay, what was the drawback in the 4G network? So first we need to understood about the 4G network. So to better understanding the VoLTE network, we need to go back into the history where the VoLTE was not present. Okay, where the that time only 2G, 3G, and 4G network was present. So basically, the 4G network was completely the IP based network. You know, I hope you are already about the IP terminology, right? So it was completely a IP based network. So in this IP based network, okay, it cannot transport the circuit switch services, okay, such as a voice call traffic. Okay, so that was a big problem because this is the IP based network and voice can be transferred over the circuit network only. Okay, so that was the big problem. So the 4G was completely the data services. Okay, there was no data and internet uses in the 4G network. There was no facility to enable the voice call in the 4G network. So to enable the voice services, the next technology come into the picture, that is called CSFB. This is nothing but circuit switch fallback technology. I hope everyone is aware about this technology, right?
Are you writing something?
Are, yes,
Yeah, screen is not visible, no?
screen is not visible to you. Okay.
Yes.
Let me check once again.
You can share across the whole the desktop. So you can, if you are
Okay.
moving from one to another.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine. I hope is visible now to everyone, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so where we were, okay, we are discussing about the 4G technology, right? So the 4G technology was completely the IP based technology, and in this technology, only the data or internet service was present. There was no any voice services in the 4G network. So to enable the voice services, the CSFB is come into the picture. Okay, the CSFB is stand for circuit switch fallback. Okay, so this CSFB enable the voice services. Okay, but what are the drawbacks? Let me explain you. Okay, how this has been drawn. Okay, so it all cut. Okay, so if user wants to make a call, so user need to switch. I hope, are you guys able to see my screen and what I am drawing? What I am drawing here, you can able to see, right? Can you confirm me once again? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in see, the voice is enabled through the CSFB technology, okay, in the telecom domain. But what user need to do to make the call successful? User need to switch from 4G domain to 3G or 2G domain, okay, just for the voice calls. Okay, so this is basically nothing but this is a circuit switch, is basically the end-to-end channel established to carry the voice for the entire duration. That required a lot of signaling and traffic for mobile operator. This is a really bad for network. Okay, so to overcome this, VoLTE network was discovered. Okay, the VoLTE network does not require any dedicated or any required. It does not require any dedicated path. So that is why the VoLTE comes into the picture. Okay, I hope you guys able to understood why the voltage come into the picture. Okay, because user has to get, if user wants to make a call to get the service for voice services, they have to switch from the 4G network to the 3G network via the CSFB technology. Okay, after that user is able to make the call. Okay, so that was the basically drawback in the network, and that required a lot of signaling and lot of bandwidth and lot of resources and lot of hardware were required. Okay, so to overcome these situations, OLT comes into the picture. Okay, so let's understood the what is the OLT. Okay, okay, so now we are going to understood what is OLT. Okay, so VoLTE is stand for voice over LTE. V, that is stand for voice. Okay, and LT is basically used for the data or internet services. The full form of LT is nothing but it is a long term evaluation. Okay, so VoLTE is stand for voice over the OLT or 4G network. Okay, it is nothing but it is an ordinary voice call which is carried over the data network. The voice call has been carried over the data network. See, this was the completely 4G network. Okay, so voice has been carried over the data network over the 4G network. Okay, so that is stand for the VoLTE. Okay, I hope it is clear for you. If any doubt, you can meanwhile you can ask any questions. Okay, so we can let's understand the benefit of OLT as well. Okay, what are the benefits of OLT? Okay, what is the benefit of OLT network? First, the user experience. Okay, so what was the things in 4G network? Okay, if the user was in 4G network, so user has to make the voice call, user has to use the CSFB circuit switch fallback. Okay, so user has to change the mode from 4G network to the 3G mode. 3G, like in the network side, it was enabled, and it was, if user was moving from the 4G network to the 3G network, so after that, like network has to trigger the services to CSFB to make the voice calls. Okay, so now in the voice, in the VoLTE, it is not required. Okay, not needed to move. from 4G to 3G, okay, to enable the voice. And second thing, already we know like HD calling, okay, crystal clear HD voice call experience in video and audio, and we'll have the conferencing as well. So we'll have the better clarity on the OLT network. Okay, and third thing you guys know about like no drop in the background data speed. Okay, when user is on the call, like in 4G network, you guys observe that like if you are making a call and if you are not able to search anything on the over the internet on your mobile because you are on the call, and what was the reason behind this? You are in the 4G network, and and your operator was using the CSFB network to make your call successful. But if you are in the VoLTE network, then there is no drop in the background data. Okay, you can make the call easily. There was no any drop in the network, and in the internet services you can easily browse the internet services while being on the call. Okay, so there is no drop in the background data. Okay, and fourth point, you already like faster calling experience. Okay, fourth point is faster calling experience. You already know about this technology. In 2G 3G domain, it was taking a long time, like 4 to 5 seconds to connect the call between the A party to the B party. But in case of VoLTE network, it required only within a 1 second or below that the call has been made successful, right, between the two parties. So this was the benefit over the 4G network or VoLTE network in the VoLTE network. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you guys like why the technology has been switched from 4G network to the VoLTE network. Okay, why we are learning this technology, what was the needed, and what is the exact benefit, and what are the need of this. Okay, that you guys able to understood now. Okay, why the technology is there. Okay, I hope it is clear to everyone. If any doubt, please let me know. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the syllabus and content what we are going to teach you in the upcoming sessions. So let me discuss with you. Okay, so I'm just showing you the content what we are going to have the in upcoming classes. So we'll start with the SIP overview. Okay, so you guys already aware about the what is a SIP, right? If you are not aware, like let me explain you what is a SIP. SIP is nothing but it is an application layer protocol. Okay, which is used to create, modify, and terminate the multimedia session over the IP internet. Okay, see. In IP based, it is nothing but it is simply a protocol that is used to convey the message between the two party. So SIP is basically playing a major role to make the signaling successful. Okay, without that in IMS network it is not possible to make the call successful. So it is important to understand what is the exact use of the SIP. Okay, so it is nothing but it is a protocol. So it is used like any SIP session can be modified or created or terminated by the our intelligence network like in IMS node. Okay, so that picture is driven by the SIP signaling only. So in this overview, SIP overview, what we will understood the what are the requesters, what is the SIP request, what are the SIP messages, and what are the SIP dialogues, what is the transactions, what is the call ID, branch ID, what are the headers that we are going to understood in the SIP technology. Okay, and later on we'll have the discussion on the session description protocol. Okay, that is nothing but this is the SDP. Okay, this SDP is used to describe the multimedia sessions. Okay, like how it is describing, it shows the media type, media, what are the codecs, audio codecs, video codec has been used. Okay, what are the media setups, and what are the parameter negotiation has been performed with this protocol, okay, between the A party to the B party to make the call successful. So that we are going to discuss, and what are the headers in the SIP. Okay, what is our SDP parameters, media attributes, that we are going to discuss. And we will also, like, we'll see the practically in the Wiresock logs. Okay, how can we check uh, the SDP bodies and SDP headers in the Wiresock tools. Okay, and later on we will discuss about the RTP protocols. Okay, what is RTP? Okay, RTP is nothing but it is a strength for real-time transfer protocol, which is used to deliver the real time audio and video streaming over the IP network. So we'll have the brief discussion on the RTP as well. Okay, what are the rules of RTP? Like if you see, the above part is responsible for the signaling. Okay, see, in our telecom domain only two things are important: one is signaling and one is the media. So to make the signaling established successfully in IMS network, one is the C protocol and another is a SDP. Later on, for voice traffic, okay, for real-time traffic, the real RTP protocol is responsible to carry the voice traffic. And also, you know, like, it is a real-time protocol, so it has been used, it was using the UDP protocol, because UDP has no retransmissions, like no acknowledgement, it is a faster than the TCP. So like, you guys, like, all of you guys are listening to me, right? So if I will say hello, and you will listen this hello after 4 to 5 seconds. Okay, but so there will be a lot of delay. Okay, so to avoid that delay, this RTP has been used the UDP protocol to transfer the voice and video traffic. Okay, but yeah, in SIP signaling, see, like, in signaling there can be a delay as it is accepted, but in real time the delay is not accepted, right? So that is why the RTP has been used the UDP protocols. Okay, once the understanding of this done, okay, this SIP, SDP and RTP will have the deep dive about the SIP. Okay, like how we will troubleshoot the call via the SIP, what are the requested and method has been used in the SIP, and what are the responses. Okay, what is the significance and meaning of each responses, what each responses having some clue about, like, 2xx is successful response, 3xx redirect response. So how it is getting the redirected from the server, what was the reason, what is the subsequent error for this. Okay, that we are going to understood on the deeply in this content. Okay, once our SIP, RTP and SDP is completed, we'll going to start the IMS introductions. Okay, so in IMS introductions, we'll understood about the IMS capabilities, characteristics. Okay, and about the IMS architectures, and what are the entities has been used in the IMS network, what are the interfaces has been used in the IMS network, that we are going to understood. Also will understood why it is needed, right? The why the technology has been switched over the IMS network, that will understood. uh, we are going to understood. Okay, and then later on, like, we can have the brief discussion on the IMS standard bodies. Okay, that is not like it is have a just this brief discussion about this, that also we here we will cover the IMS deployment part as well, like in the deployment part, how like the VNF based deployment and CNF based deployment, how the deployment has been done in the IMS technology for HHAs or any of the applications, like so that also we are going to cover in this course as well. It is not mentioned as of now, but I will edit and
No,
will
no.
update you.
So it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a mention in last.
it's mentioned in last.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, okay, okay, it is mentioned here, it is mentioned here. Okay, okay, okay. So okay, after that, like, we are trying to understood about the IMS network architecture. Each entity will have the about the detailed discussion, like what are the role of the PCCF, ICCF, SCCF, HHS, BGCF, MRF. Okay, and how they are playing the role in one call to make the call successful, that we are going to understood about the each and every entity. Okay, And after that, later on, we'll have the IMS call flow discussion, that including the registration call flow, IMS to IMS call flow, IMS to 2G 3G PSTN call flow, and from PSTN to IMS call flow. Okay, and then after that, we'll have the discussion about the IFC, initial filter criteria. Okay, so the like in SCCF, the IFC has been stored, right? So in IFC, what are the information is there, how the routing has been done in the IFC, how it is being downloaded, okay, from where it is being downloaded, that we are going to discuss about the IMS network architectures, okay, in these IMS services. Okay, and about the support system, we'll have the discussion about the HHS, enum. Okay, what are the role of the IHHs, and what will be the architecture in the HHS in the IMS domain, and how the enum has been used in the IMS network, that we are going to discuss. And there will have the, after that we'll have the SIP and IMS call flows. Okay, that we are going to discuss with the YSOC. Okay, and then QXDM, LT, and Loggle tools, that we are going to discuss. Okay, in IMS network mainly we are using the YSOC as well. Okay, so, and then later on, we'll have the basic Linux command. See, this is the most important topic that we will cover here. Okay, that is not a part of IMS, but it is needed for everyone to understood. Because if you know all about the IMS call flow, all about the Wireshark, everything you know, but you don't know how to transfer the PK from one server to another server, in which directory the PK is present. Okay, how, so you are not able to troubleshoot the things. Okay, how to make, like there was a big size of the pkf, then you need to make the tar file as well. So that we are going to discuss in this topic. And later on we'll have the uh, discussion about the deployment part. Okay, so in the deployment, what we are going to discuss, I already like told you, we are going to discuss about the VNF based deployment, how the deployment has been done. Okay, so in the like first we need to prepare the flavors, okay, image creations, and hit templates preparation, that we are going to discuss, like how we are, like I will explain the flow of the deployment here. Similarly, I will explain the flow in the CNF. Okay, like why we are switching from the VNF to CNF, and how the deployment has been done in the CNF based. Okay, and then we'll have the, practically we'll have Wireshark tools. Okay, so in the Wireshark is, it is, I hope everyone is aware. If it is, you are not guys aware, I will explain you why. It is nothing but it is simply a tool that used to analyze the PCAPs. PCAP is nothing but this is a signaling message that has been transferred between the UE to network, that has been, all the packet has been captured via this tool, and all the analysis can be done via this tool only. So it is very important in the IMS network. If you guys not able to have understand this tool, then that will be difficulties for you. But yeah, like if you have the sessions that I will show you how we'll make the filters, how we'll filter our uh, PCAPs and calls, how can we analyze the PCAPs in the WISAC tools. Okay, later on we'll discuss this QXDM tool, QK tool, okay, ELT tool, Loggle tool, and Jira. Okay, and see, basically you guys, if you are in the telecom, you heard about the Jira. Okay, Jira, it is nothing but it is the ticket tool, okay, that manage all the incident in the network. So all the, what are the incident has been reported via this tool, has been reported on this tool, and then later on what are the updates related to that tickets has been updated via this tool only. So it is very important tool to know that. Okay, so I hope guys it is clear for you what we are going to discuss and what will be our content in this network. Okay, in this scenario, in this course, what we are going to see. So I think let's have the brief discussion about the basic SIP call flow. Okay, let me explain you. Okay, just a minute. Okay. I hope my screen is visible to you. I am at the X general notepad. Are you guys able to visible this is? Can you confirm me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, so what we are trying to understand, we are just trying to understand the C basic call flow. Okay. One second. C basic call flow. Okay, so let me draw the lines. Okay, so this is A party and this is B party. In both the entity, there was a server that is called a proxy. Okay. We can say, like, for normal understanding, this is a IMS network. Okay, that consisting of the multiple entities. But uh, to easy understanding, we are just considering this as a proxy. Okay. So if A party wants to make a call to B party, so which message has been flowed between the A party to the B party via proxy? So the invite request has been sent from A party to the proxy, and the proxy will send 100 trying message to the A party. Okay. Why 100 trying has been sent from the proxy to the A party? To stop the retransmission of invite, proxy wants to acknowledge the A party that don't send me the re-invite message, I am processing your request. Okay, so it will acknowledge the A party that okay, I am trying your request. Okay, so that is why 100 trying has been sent from the proxy to the A party. So now the same invite has been forwarded from the proxy to the B party. Okay, so once the B party started to ringing, it will send 180 ringing message. Same has been forwarded to the A party via the proxy. Okay, this is a 180 ringing message. So see, this is the SIP request. Invite is a SIP request, and this is a SIP response. Okay, this is a 1xx, like we already told you in the SIP flow. So this is a 1xx response. 100 tank is also 1xx response. 180 is also 1xx. This is a basically SIP response. Like, okay, if B party started to ringing, so 180 ringing has been sent from B party to the proxy and from proxy to the A party. Okay, so once the B party picks up the call, it will send 200 OK message. 200 OK is what? In SIP response, we see 2xx. That is nothing but successful response, right? So this is 200 OK. Once the user has picked up the call, okay, so 200 OK message has been sent from the B party to the proxy and from proxy to the A party. So meanwhile, A party will send the acknowledgement message to the B party. Okay, we received your response, and after the acknowledgement message, the RTP media session RTP has been flowed. The conversation has been started between the two parties. Okay, so this is the media flow. Started has been between the two party once the acknowledgement has been done. Okay, if A party wants to terminate the call after the conversation, it will send by message to the B party, and by message is responsible to send the 200 OK message. Okay, like call has been terminated successfully. Okay, so this was the basic SIP call flow. So there is, this is the complete successful call flow between the A party to the B party. But here we need to understood like how can we identify the call in the, like in the network there was a multiple calls, right? So to understand the calls, single call flow in a multiple network, we need to filter, we need to make the filter in the YSAC tool. So for that, you need to understood the what is the transactions, what is the dialogue, okay, what is the C sequence, what is the branch ID, what is the other. So that comes into the SIP headers. Okay, so let me explain you what is the transactions. Okay, so this is from invite to 200. Okay, this is the first transactions. Acknowledge is second transactions. And by 200, okay, this is our third transactions. Okay, so first we need to understood about the transactions. Okay, what is the transaction? Like it is nothing of, it is nothing but it is what it is, it is a single request, okay, which include the more provisional response and one or more final response. Okay, so this 200 okay was the final response, so this is considered to be as a one transactions. Okay, so here the interviewer will ask you, okay, like the acknowledge is a separate transaction, it is part of the invite, but that is the main point. Okay, there is a one more point to be noted here. Okay, this transaction include the acknowledgement only if the final response was not a 2xx response. Okay, so it is a final response, so that is why it is considered as a second transactions here. Okay, अगर हमारा फाइनल रिस्पॉन्स 2xx है तो acknowledge is considered as a different transactions, okay, in this technology. So in successful call the acknowledge is considered as a different transactions. Okay, and how can we identify this transaction from invite to 100? Okay, so this transaction has been identified by transactions has been identified by branch ID and C sequence number. Okay, if you observe for different transactions, okay, for different transaction branch ID and C sequence will change, will guys show you in the PK, in the logs will show you for each transactions in one call the branch ID and how the C sequence has been changed. So like that if you want to identify the one transactions between the two user agent, so that can be identified by the branch ID and C sequence only. Okay, and this complete all these three transaction is called one dialogue. So now we'll understood what is the dialogue. Okay, like dialogue is nothing but it is a peer-to-peer steep communication between the two user agent. Okay, as we can see it is the communication is happening between the two user agent, right? Okay, so it is called a complete dialogue. So how can we identify the dialogue? Okay, dialogue can be identified via the call ID plus prompt tick plus two tick. That can be identified via the call ID from tag and two tag. The dialog, the complete one call. Okay, like every call has a unique call identity. Okay, so that we can see if there were multiple IMS calls in the network, so we can filter out via the call ID to identify the single call and what are the transaction has been done with this user, that we can easily identify in your IMS network. Okay, and this is complete dialogue is called a session. Okay, so what is session? Let me show you. Okay, here. What is sessions? Okay. See, it is nothing but it is just a media stream, okay, for audio and video. Okay. Media stream for voice, audio and video between the two peers, okay, that consists of RTP packets. So that is called the sessions. So this was the things that we covered in a basic SIP call flow. And once we'll start the course, we'll have the brief discussion about what are the messages has been forwarded in the invite, what are the headers, what are the mandatory headers that we are going to discuss. Okay, what are the SIP responses that we are going to brief discussions. I hope you guys able to understand and everything is clear to you. Any doubt or anything, any questions from your side, please let me know. Okay, that's all about the today's sessions.
Hello, my voice is audible. Guys, we are open to ask your query. Whatever you have, you can ask. We are here to serve you.
Hi, thank you for this session. This is Maleshwara.
Yeah, Maleshwara.
I have few questions regarding this one.
Please check.
First one, whether you are restricting this course to Vivo LTE SIP related or Vivo NR also will be, you will given the brief discussion.
We'll discuss VONR as well.
Okay.
IMS,
And
IMS is same placed on 4G and 5G. So also discuss
right,
VONR
but
also. Yes. Any other question?
Yes, yes, somewhat registration related and that the QoS related, it will be changed, right? In the Vivo NR. Those
Yeah,
things also
whatever
will be
is
discussed.
some part is changing, we are here to provide you. No problem.
Okay. Basically, I see this topic as for the testing purpose, right?
It's testing and deployment. We can fully covered.
Okay. And testing related, what are the topics you will cover?
You have seen that topic. All
Yes,
call
yes, that is
flows.
huh.
Will validate all the call flows and troubleshooting whatever the day-to-day the engineer is facing. We'll discuss.
That is completely the call flows only to other operator, no, other network
Yeah,
or only to
every
the
call flow,
every
every
calls,
possible call flow we'll discuss.
including the TESA one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And for I have seen this Vivo IP related also, SIP and Vivo IP, but you are not covering any SBC related thing, right?
No. Those who are looking Cisco Unified Communication System, we have separate batch. Okay, where we'll discuss all SVC and all. Those who wants to
This is not
migrate into this IMS domain, you will learn SIP and IMS. Those who wants to migrate into the Cisco Unified Communication, IP phone, Cisco telephony, we have separate Cisco collaboration, advanced Cisco collaboration course.
okay. There you will include the SBC also.
SBC in IMS also, na PCSCF, ICSCF, SCSCF. It's SBC.
No,
Proxy is also SBC.
proxy is SBC, but not IC7 SBC. Okay? That is CFX.
Yeah, CFX 5000.
Hmm.
Part of
Uh,
IMS.
right. I am asking about VoIP related. Anything you will discuss about the SBC related. Means, mostly we outside and all they will use that Oracle SBC or Ribbon SBC only.
Yeah, you can we'll cover in advanced Cisco collaboration course.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
And also, You are telling that you will provide that deployment related.
Yes.
CNF deployment required that troubleshooting related to Kubernetes also. That will be included on this one.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
we'll have the overview about this, okay? But if you are trying to understood the deployment, so that will be the different topic, and that will be a very large topic, okay? If you want to understand how, yeah, but yeah, here we'll cover the flow, okay? Because the telecom guys and the IMS network guys, that need to be aware about the how the deployment has been going on, right? Most of the candidate don't have the understanding about the deployment flow, okay? So if you want to understand the deployment in the deep, okay, so that is only a completely different topic.
But
Yeah.
while initial discussion, most of the persons joined in this call, they told it they have minimum 5 to 9 years experience, and they are also currently working with IMS. That's what I know.
Okay.
Is it possible to cover that Kubernetes
So
related anything?
yeah, that we can cover, but like we can have the brief overview here, right? If you want to cover this Kubernetes deployment, right? That is your question,
Mm.
correct? So
Right.
so that will the completely 1 month training, okay, and that is a vast, so it will be a completely outside. But yeah, we'll have the overview, okay, how we are going to do in the Kubernetes, how we are going to do in the OpenStack, okay, how you will deploy the VNF or CNF based applications on the cloud and as well the Kubernetes. Okay, but if you trying to understood, then you need to have the different classes for this, okay, you need to join another one if you are trying to understood the fully deployment, right? Okay, each and everything, if you understood like how we are going to deploy, okay, and how we are filling the templates and what are the things are required, that is like that will take a lot of time to explain you and to discuss with you. But yeah, here in this course we'll cover the brief overview, like how the flow will be used in the deployment. Okay.
But is there any support for that interview
Your voice,
related things of testing?
sorry, sir, your voice
Yes.
is like
Yes,
to.
yes. We'll support in interview. We'll arrange a interview call as well. We are connected many companies, HRs and managers. Okay. So definitely will help in placement as well.
That is, it is completely related to testing. I know.
This is
Because
related
I
to
want,
testing and deployment, Malleshwar Rao.
yes, I know, sir. But I'm asking only prospective of testing only because I have experience in INS deployment and troubleshooting related, but I want to change it to testing. That's what I'm asking.
You want to migrate in Cisco Unified Communication System.
No, that is completely protocol testing related, either IMS or VoLTE or LTE.
This is SIP and IMS testing and deployment. For more detail, you can reach out to our number. We'll discuss to
Oh,
you. Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Yes.
And
So
the duration
guys,
of this course?
yeah, duration of course is 2.5 month. All weekend session 2 to 2.5 hour will take. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Mainly our
As
approach is to provide the practical things. Yeah, Deepak.
Yeah, sir. I want to know that once one can complete this course, then what will be the job role one can achieve after completing this course? If
After
someone wants to move
completion
from,
of course, you will go
I'm
for IMS testing engineer, IMS operation engineer, IMS deployment engineer, like position you will go.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Deepak, you will have the ample amount of opportunity once you learn this course, right? See, in world, there is that is only this technology has been booming and using everyone. See, there was you cannot see the you cannot experience the using of 5G, but everyone was using the VoLTE and everyone was having the satisfied experience over this technology. Okay, so I think there was a multiple number of opportunities once you learn this course. Okay, once you will have the knowledge, there I can tell you like you will have a multiple interview calls, you will have the multiple calls from the multiple companies. Okay, once you will learn this course, that will be definitely beneficial for you, I'm sure.
So, can you elaborate some little bit around this job profile, like day-to-day activity, what one can do in this
Hmm.
particular IMS testing and all? Little bit more elaboration required, so that I
Yes.
can.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. I got your point and what is your questions. Okay, once you learn this course, okay, you will get the deployment job. Okay, deployment plus integration job. You will get the knock in knock as well. Okay, so in multiple operators like Geo, Vodafone, Airtel's, Ericsson, Nokia, multiple companies, you will have the opportunity to get the chance. Okay, on the daily basis, what you are going to cover, you will have the like you need to check the network KPIs. Okay, if any degradation in the network, then how you will check the degradations, okay, in the network, that you will able to after this course you will able to have the understanding of like, yes, I can have what, like I can do the troubleshooting, and I have the enough knowledge so that I can get the network to the in the better situations. Okay, so there was a one knock profile and the deployment integration profile as well. And also you can go on the testing domain as well. Okay, there will a multiple way is open for you.
Okay.
Basically, Deepak, you will go for IMS core side. Okay, you are working in RF side. You don't want to, if suppose one call drop is happening, you will check the site alarms and KPI. But now IMS core engineer will put on the number on the trace, and he will identify the exact reason while you are logging the site and checking the alarm. And that make difference. The RF engineer will get 10 or 15 lakh. The core engineer will get 20 or 30 lakh per annum while not doing much effort. This is the main difference.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, thanks for all. Those who wants to join, you can connect with our team. The course duration will be 2.5 months. Okay. And the fee is, we are charging 25,000 for this course, and 5 to 10 hour hands-on tools session also will provide for individual. Wireshark is a free tool. Apart from Wireshark, also you will get the Logel tool and a QuickGame tool for practice and log collection. Okay. Still, anyone have any query? You can ask. Otherwise, we'll wind up this call. A great session with today. Anand, Khurshid, Shubham, Shamim, Somnath, Varsha, you want to say something?
No, sir.
No, I got answers. Everyone asked the same question what I was having.
Yes, yes,
So
yes, correct, correct.
yeah.
Okay, thanks to all.
Thanks for the
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you
discussion.
Thank
guys.
you very much.
Thank you for your joinings.
Thank you.
Thank you.